Yasmina, what did they tell you about Surgeon's eyes when he was born?
He was born with no eyes, no eye sockets. His eyes didn't develop.
Is that a normal thing that they see at Dandenong Hospital?
No, not at all. They haven't seen this at all, actually. This is the first time they've ever seen anything like this before.
And no one can tell you why it happened?
No, they don't know why.
Do you know why as a mother?
Yes, I know why. It's what I've researched about the whole toxic burning smells that I've been living for the past 1 year in Kirkham Road. It's definitely that, because the smell is just revolting. It's disgusting. It shouldn't even be there. There's so many kids there, so many pregnant young mothers there that shouldn't have to suffer by having disabled kids from that smell.
Yasmina, do you know of any other young mums in that area when you did live there that had kids with similar problems to Surgeon?
I do, but none of them speak up. I know.
What were some of those children's problems?
Oh, they've got leukemia, asthma. Some of them are just born very, very undeveloped, like deformed, undeveloped, with no lip, and the mouth was born on the inside of the baby, and no nose, just the nose holes in the head. Very, very deformative kids.
And do you know if those mothers are coping with their babies?
No, I don't know. I don't think they are.
Do you see any of those mothers in Dandenong?
No, I don't, no.
Is that because you're no longer with your former husband?
That's it, yeah. That's the reason why.
So you don't know if they still have those children, or?
I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know if they do or not. But I know they've had them, and whether they've still got them or not, if they've still kept the kids or not. But I definitely know that they do have deformed kids and disabled kids.
And you know that because people told you those stories?
Definitely, definitely.
When you fell pregnant,
yep.
Was that exciting news?
Very exciting. First child.
Where were you living when you fell pregnant?
In Dandenong South, in Kirkham Road.
Had you lived there for very long?
For about a year, yeah, I lived there.
So you lived there for a year before you fell pregnant?
I know, I lived there while I was pregnant. So, which was a year. The day I felt pregnant, I started living there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you only lived there for 1 year?
Yeah, in total.
Okay. And did you have a normal pregnancy?
Normal. Everything was normal. Perfect. Yeah. Blood tests done. Everything was right.
Did you have ultrasounds?
Ultrasound. Had 4 ultrasounds. They all looked perfect. All normal. All clear.
So nothing showed up that Surgeon will be born with any problems?
Nothing at all.
And did you ask the doctor about that?
Yes, I did.
Was that because you were a young mum and you were worried, or? Yeah,
I was just paranoid. Like, I just thought, you know, what if it does happen? And he just said to me, you're young, there's no need for you to be worried. There shouldn't be any reason why your child shouldn't be healthier than you and I. So, yeah. And
did Surgeon go or develop for the normal amount of time in your womb?
Well, he did. He went through up until 9 months and 5 days. He was overdue 5 days. Everything was normal, labour was normal, pregnancy was perfect. And when he was born, he found out all these problems about him.
So what did they say when he was born?
He's got he's blind, visually impaired, both eyes. He's got a missing kidney, a missing rib, a floppy larynx and very narrow nostril holes, which it's very difficult for him to breathe through. And yeah.
Did they say that he would live a long time?
No, they thought he'd die in the first 5 to 6 weeks after he was born. And they think it's a miracle that he's alive today.
So did you get a shock when they told you that information?
Definitely. First child, you expect it to be healthy and everything to be normal and to live a happy, great life, and to know that your child's only got 5 weeks to live, it's shattering.
Why do you think he has lived so long already?
Hope to think that I'm a good parent. And I just think he was meant to be. Yeah.
Did they do genetic tests on you and your husband?
They did. Yes, they did.
What did those tests show?
Perfect. Me and my ex-husband don't have any chromosome deformities or anything like that. Our blood tests came out positive and everything was normal, and they still can't believe why this has happened to him. And they actually interviewed my mum to see if there's any past history with a DNA disorder in the family, but there isn't. It happens to 1 in a million.
Did they send any counsellors to you when he was born?
Yeah, they did. Definitely they did.
What were they telling you?
They were asking me if I had taken any drugs or if I was on any alcohol or smoking a whole heap while I was pregnant. But I wasn't.
Have you ever had any alcohol?
I don't drink. I've never drink on a normal day, whether I'm pregnant or not. I just don't drink. I'm not a drinker at all. Drugs, I've never taken drugs. I don't even drink to take drugs. So no.
So the only thing you did was smoke, but you didn't smoke in your pregnancy?
No, not at all. I couldn't even handle the smell of raw meat while I was pregnant, or for a meat to be frying in the pan, let alone to smoke. If someone had a smoke outside and came in, I'd feel sick to my guts. Just even smell that smoke on that person.
So it was just the hormones from the pregnancy that made you feel sick?
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, and when you lived on Kirkham Road in South Dandenong, did you ever notice anything unusual in the air, like if you got up in the morning or...?
Definitely, every morning. I'm a person that wake up at 7 o'clock, 7:30 maximum. We'd open the windows for fresh air and whatnot, and it'd be foggy and this very, very bad smell. And even at night time while I was pregnant with my son, we'd go for a little walk with my husband, my ex-husband, around the block, and it's just this smell that was revolting.